Today I'm gonna show y'all how to make a lot of money really fast in Animal Company. So you're either going to want to have a hook shot, a teleporter gun, or you're gonna want to use the you're gonna want to use the thing that lets you transform into items. I don't know what it's called. The prop scanner, yeah, the prop scanner. You're gonna want the prop scanner, and if you have the prop scanner, what you're gonna want to do is just get it, and you're gonna want to get a horse saddle, and you're just gonna want to scan it and turn into that, and you can leave the prop like in your storage or something. And then basically, when you do that, you're gonna want to like stand still with your like arm close to your head, and once you stand still for a long enough time, like how I am, you'll see the horse saddle just pop up and your arms and stuff will disappear. Hit the grab button and you'll grab onto it, and basically wherever you move, it will move the opposite way. So like basically like a broom. So look, if I put it behind me, it'll move me forward. If I put it in front of me, it will move me backwards. If I move it down, it will move me up, and if I put it up, it will move me down. Same thing. Me personally, I'm just gonna use a hook shot because I feel like it's gonna be easier that way. You can do you though. I'm still gonna be a horse saddle. I don't know why, but you might also want to have a flashlight. I don't think you need a flashlight, but you should. And then probably get like a large backpack. Trust me, it's gonna be so much more. You're gonna get so much money. But see, originally I would take a backpack and you'd go to graveyard and mine stuff. Just keep mining the graveyards and keep getting revolvers and then putting them in a large backpack and come back. Cause revolvers, if you don't know, they sell for 228 nuts. But this is actually way easier. So get a large backpack, get a hookshot or teleporter and a flashlight. You don't need one. I'm just gonna bring one. And you're gonna want to come to office. Now you're gonna want to go to the map. I forgot the name, but the radiation map or whatever. When you go through office, you're gonna want to come down here, take a left, and then you're just gonna want to go right through here. Now, normally this will actually be turned on. What will happen is whenever you try to bring your gear through here, it will just suck your gear up and make them come through here. So I found out a way to avoid this. So you can turn it off by getting a blue key card and holding it right there, and then there'll be an on and off button, and basically you can turn it off. And I don't really know where the blue key cards are at in this map. They used, that's a VHS tape if you want it, guys. They used to be, right here, right in, like, this room. But it was a different room. This room actually looked more like, wait, what's going on? So, that room actually looked like this room. And you'd get a key card from there and bring it in here. So if you can find one of those key cards, you can do that. But because I was trying to do this, I actually went over to that office and got a key card, but you couldn't take it through. So I found out a way to avoid this. You need to throw your weapons in really hard. If you throw them, you need to absolutely just throw them hard, and it will go through basically, and it will try and suck it up, but it will end up hitting the wall. Now, you might need to do this a few times, because I didn't even know you could do this, but yeah, you're gonna have to throw it hard. Also, I don't know what was happening over there. I did not know. I didn't know why that was happening. My hands were just slippery for some reason. So here's the thing, you're gonna want to get a large backpack and see all these pieces of radiated crystals. You're just gonna want to collect all of them you see. Keep collecting them because they do respawn, but you're just gonna want to keep collecting them. Collect as many as you can. I don't think it really matters if they're small. Just you need to collect them. Also, those this, when you hear the beeps, it gives you radiation. And you come over here and use this to get the radiation off. Also, I can show y'all how to get in there. That's how you get the snail. You basically just want to go back to the main room. If you're looking to get the snail quest done, you're just going to want to go back to that main room that I was just in up there. And on the wall, there'll be a sticky note and it will say the code to this door. I've had it be 7080, like how that is, and I've had it be like 8430 or something like that. So once you open it, there's going to be that. You're just going to want to run past and try to avoid the eyes. And then there'll be like robot dogs, and you're going to want to use this on the ceiling and just go to each room and look in the corners of the room. Look in the corners of each room. And if you look in the corners of each room, you should eventually find it. And it will just be a snail. Now, of course, the robot dogs they actually like shoot rockets. I'm pretty sure. They've shot like a rocket at me 5 times. Dang, I'm getting so much radiation. I don't really know what will happen if you get too much radiation, guys, but I wouldn't test it. Also, I don't really know if the small ones are worth as much. Let me collect it in peace. Where'd they go? I threw the crystals up over there, and yep, they're going high. Okay, I'm pretty sure you want to go for the bigger ones, but like again, I don't know the values. I just know that I collected like 5 crystals and I had 4,000. It gave me 4,000 from like 5 crystals. Like I said though, they do respawn pretty fast. So just like wait around here after you've collected. Once you've collected all of them in the area, you could just wait around here, or you could go back up to the top real quick and then get the crystals in here, and then you can go back down. Also, about the sticky note that I was talking about, on this wall there'll be a sticky note and it will tell you, it will say the room number and the code, and down there you'll have to put that code in. And after you've collected the ones in this room, you can just come back down to this part, because they should have respawned, and they have. Oh, how am I thinking? This backpack is getting so heavy. Where'd it go? No. Once your backpack gets full, bring it to the end. So my backpack is full right now, I'm pretty sure. Because I just tried collecting that and it did not look like it was coming towards me. It did not look like it was going in my backpack. Okay. Yeah, so I am full. I'm going to try and dump all of them out and collect the big ones. So that is a lot of small ones. I do not know if those aren't worth as much. I haven't tested it. So, I'm going to show y'all how much money you can get by just collecting all the big ones. And after you've collected all of them, but like if there's still like more but they're all small, you could just go to the other room. Like I said before, it doesn't matter if they're like not all gotten. I'm pretty sure they'll respawn once you go to the other room. I don't know how they respawn so fast once you go, but they do. And if you're running out of time, and it's like, if you don't have enough time to gather like a full backpack full of big ones and stuff, you can just collect the small ones, because they'll still be worth a good amount of money. I don't know why they're worth so much, because they're so easy to get. Like honestly, if you're thinking, oh yeah, I'm gonna go mining, don't put yourself through the hassle of going mining. You can literally just come here and then get like the same amount of money, if not more, way faster and way easier. Because there's not even really any monsters here. There's no monsters in this area. The only thing you need to worry about is definitely not falling in there, because I'm definitely not falling in there. Worry. Do not fall in there. I've done it before. You don't die at first, but then you die out of nowhere. And yeah, the only other thing you have to worry about is probably radiation. And like I said, you can just come to this thing, because I'm pretty sure you can use it an infinite amount of times. So as you can see, my backpack is almost full. What does that mean? Y'all are gonna get to see how much money that you can make from this. Also, I'm pretty sure this video, everybody that watches this video and everybody who plays Animal Company do this instead of mining, like 100%, because if somebody's watches this video and plays Animal Company and decides to go mining instead of doing this, I actually think something's wrong with them. Well, not something wrong with them, just I think they might be a little bit oozy, because who would not come here instead of going and mining? Let me see, can I still collect more? Okay. Sometimes they do take 30 seconds or so. I meant 30 seconds to 5 minutes to respawn. Well, not 5, 4 or 3 minutes to respawn. But trust me, this is worth it. Okay. Something's an alarm was going off. Now, just gonna want to, oh wait, oh my god, why is it so much more heavier whenever I'm holding the backpack, but it's lighter whenever it's on my back? I guess it is logical. But after you're full of stuff, you're just going to want to use your hook shot or hook shot, or if you transformed into a horse saddle, then grab your horse saddle or a teleport gun, whatever you chose to bring, and just use that to get out. Since I don't actually want to stay here for a little bit longer, I just want to show y'all the price of how much you'd get, because I'm pretty sure none of y'all would want to watch me just keep collecting this like so much more. And since I don't want to have to do any cuts or edits, I'm just gonna collect. Oh wait, my backpack's full. Let me collect that big one instead of that small one. It's smaller. Okay. Now you're just gonna want to take whatever you have with you and leave. And trust me, this will all be worth it at the end. Actually, I can hold something else. I'm just gonna hold water. And now you can just go over here. You could either go out the same way that you went out, like that you came in, or you can go to this elevator, okay? Then you're gonna want to take it all the way up, and there you will find the microwave, and you can finish completing that type stuff, because what you normally do with this is you take it down, and you know that the grinder or whatever that was there, that you're supposed to put these in there to fill up your meter, and then you can click the buttons in the front room to put batteries at the place where you'd come from. You'd take that elevator and you would come and go over there, and you'd find this big room where with all the batteries that you would have pressed, that you would have placed there using the buttons. And you can see you're basically going to use something to place them in an order, and you can see that order at the beginning room. And yeah, basically you're going to want to take the elevator down. You can just jump from there to the microwave, and then you can walk over here, and there will be a teleport home button. I feel like this is faster if you're if you have something that can get you to the teleporter fast, because it's just like all you have to do is take the elevator, and then if you have something like the horse saddle or so, you can just jump and stuff over there really fast. So yeah, that is how to get a lot of money, but I wanna show y'all how much money you will get. Okay, I still have some more. Yeah, let's see. Ta-da! So, there you have it, 13,000. And that took me probably about 10 minutes or so. And if you went mining, then you'd have to worry about, like, it's not just because if you want money, it's not just because like it'd take longer. Well, it would, but also you'd have to mine more to get bigger things. You'd have to keep mining. You'd probably have to mine maybe like 3 ores to get one big thing. Number two, it's longer. It takes longer to get there than to get over back, like to get over to the office, because if your backpack is full, that would be a much much more dangerous trip, because there's monsters like the anglerfish and other stuff in there. Actually, I don't know if the anglerfish is still in there from the newest update. I think it is though. And so there's monsters in there. There's no monsters at any of those points unless you go to the office with the scary lady, or if you go into the door with the that eyed thing, the eyed monster wall thing, and the animatronic dogs. So yeah, that's how to get a lot of money and get 13,000. And yeah, bye.